All right, so just thinking about the prompt and like the most effective leadership styles. For me, I think the most effective is like a combination of two, which would be the transformational style and also the coaching style. Um, I say that because speaking on coaching style, like I used to be a teacher and a writing consultant, and so that relied heavily on me connecting with my students on a one-on-one basis. Um, and just trying to understand how I can help them as individuals versus thinking of them as an entire group and trying to attack because like as students they have individual needs, and so that's how I always approach the situation or approach the classroom or approach working with them in a one-on-one setting when it came down to like consultations and um, just conferences on their text. And so as a manager here at Chipotle, I try to exercise the same kind of concept. um, I know a lot of times when I'm thinking about how do I make my people better, part of that is having honest conversations with yourself to see, um, what do you need to do or change about yourself, or what how do I need to approach this person based off of who they are and how they've been performing. But then also when I sit down with that individual, I always want to ask them like, so hey, like, what do you think is going on? Just for an example, last night actually I had a we closed and we had like a pretty new grill guy, really cool guy. But it was just one of those things, just like, hey, so how do you think tonight went? And he was very honest about his progress and things that he wants to do to get better. And I don't think I would have been able to have an effective conversation with him if I didn't understand who I was as a manager or what was comfortable for me and how do I approach that person. And the other style that I say is transformational. Um, just because like, I've done a lot in my life. I work with a lot of like high school age students and some college age. So I always want to inspire them because, from in my experiences, that's what's been the motivating factor. Like, what can I do to get them energetic about working here? What can I do to get them energetic or excited about anything? So I always want to talk to people about things that I've done because they don't necessarily always know the things that I do. And so when I tell them about my experiences in working here, they're just like, "Oh man, like that's really cool." And so I always want to make sure that I have that kind of mindset when I approach them. So I'm either thinking of myself as a transformational leader or a coaching leader.